Hello, listeners, and welcome to ScreenBugs, the podcast where we review films of all kind, films from all years, but there's a catch. We only review films that feature bugs, disgusting, creepy, revolting little critters. But before that, I'm Kai.
I'm Justin.
And sadly, our third host, Ben, is in his cocoon this week.
You didn't need to say sadly.
Oh, we're not sad at all, because this week we are joined by his very distant cousin, the villager from Minecraft. Thank you. Because today we are going to be looking at the 2025 Jared Hess film, A Minecraft Movie. This guy's excited.
I agree. I'm right on board with that.
Loving the energy.
I cannot wait for this.
So, Justin, do you want to kick us off?
Spoiler warning! If you've not seen the Minecraft movie yet,
then you're weird.
Then you're weird.
Go watch it right now.
You don't want to miss this, because this is a very in-depth, nuanced plot in this film.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure you're not spoiled. Go watch the Minecraft movie, then come back here afterwards.
I think we should start right at the beginning of the film. And I just want to preface that Jared Hess, the director of this film, is my favourite director of all time. And a big influence to me, and a personal hero of mine. He's directed such films as Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, which are fantastic films. I go watch them. So I was very excited about this film, with Minecraft being one of my favourite games as well from when I was
Same. I think if I had to choose one game, I'm not much of a gamer.
You know,
if I had to choose a favourite, Minecraft has got this sort of endless playability.
I will never get bored of it.
I'll always have a phase once a year. Good. The first game I ever played probably will be the last, on my deathbed. Playing Minecraft Pocket Edition on my phone.
Really, I picked up Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition when it first came out. My uncle gave me a code for it.
Let me just say as well. This is talking about villages before. There was one time. Sorry, this is not related to the film. There was one time when I was younger playing Minecraft Xbox 360. I just discovered it. Just discovered gaming. Blown away. My oldest brother is like 6, 7 years older than me. He came down. He saw me playing and said, I've heard you can find villages in this game. What? Yeah. Full of actual living villagers. Just living about their life. You can go live in one if you want to. Like, you're lying. There's no villages in this game, but it turns out there are. Yeah.
And they're in real life in the studio.
Yeah, they're in the studio with us.
This guy, I'm loving this guest today.
He's really talking. I wish he would shut up a bit, to be honest. Sorry, mate.
All right, okay.
Sorry.
Hit a nerve there, Justin. Take it easy. Okay, back to the film. So I was very excited for this film. I saw this opening night in cinemas.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting experience, which I'll get more into as we go through the film, because I've seen the film twice now.
Yeah.
But we need to start at the beginning of the film now. What are your first thoughts then, Justin?
So it is the sort of cookie cutter, like the epitome of exposition dumps.
I like how they did it. I appreciate that they have it start with loading in as you do when you play the game. There's a nice
that was a cool graphic. In fact, before we get into the story too much, I'm curious what you think of a couple of things. The casting of Jack Black as Minecraft Steve, and also probably the bigger topic, which is the visual style, because there was a lot of debate about this online before and during the release of the film.
So when I first heard the casting, I was a little bit cautious about Jack Black as Minecraft. However, Jack Black has worked with Jared Hess before. He's in Nacho Libre. So I trusted him to cook. And I think he did. I think Jack Black brings a fantastic energy to the film. And I am absolutely enamored by the way he says every word. He puts a certain emphasis that is just fantastic. As for the visual style, I think a lot of it translates really well. And I think, to be fair, it'd be difficult to fuck up Minecraft, wouldn't it? It's a very simple game.
The thing that surprised me is when the first trailer came out, there was so much debate online that I saw people saying, this is terrible, why would you do it this way? It looks awful. And it looks weird, but that's because you're putting Minecraft in real life.
Well, there's no, unless it was an animated movie, this isn't about what we're expecting. But the thing I'm glad about is they used a lot of practical effects.
Yes.
So a lot of the sets of the overworld are practical. Bar the heads, the villagers are all practical. So the bottom half of the villages, they're all nice big costumes.
That's awesome. No, I agree, actually. I love the visual style. Unlike a lot of people I've spoken to about this film, I think it looks incredible, actually.
I genuinely, watching the film, the effects, they're actually really good. They look great, I think. The CGI is fantastic. I mean, some of the stuff looks a little bit like the villagers are a bit scary.
Scary, but also beautiful.
Oh, 100%. I think they translated really well.
Yeah.
He agrees. He gets it. I just want to say my first note on the film. So I've got the title of the film, the date. My first note is just the word "stupid film."
Yeah,
and it is, and I think it benefits so much from not taking itself seriously.
I think this will come up a lot. I think a big balance of the film for me, and whether I like it or don't like it, is it's constantly doing a balancing act of where it's stupid, funny, and self-aware and doing it cleverly, and when sometimes it's like it leans more into this is just a silly little kiddie film with a weak plot, and if you lean too much into the character drama, I think it's weaker. When it leans more into the fact that it's a Minecraft movie with stupid villagers running around and Jack Black going "Chicken Jackie," then that's when it's at its best, in my opinion.
100%. I mean, I would like to talk about the characters.
Yeah.
So I've got a great note. One, the director does a really good job of making food look gross. All the food in the film looks disgusting.
That's true.
And this is something he does in all of his films where he just, I don't know if it's the sound effects or the fact that he doesn't do anything to make the food look like decorated. It just looks gross.
I do slightly, maybe it's because I was hungry at the time, but when I did see the lava chicken, I was like, oh, I could go for that right now.
I mean, the lava chicken, but stuff like the tater tot pizza, and the meal that Garrett eats in the microwave really peels the film off. It just looks disgusting.
That's true.
But he does this in all his films, and he also does a really good job of just making characters that are absolute losers so well. Like Garrett is, I think, my favorite character in the film. So Jason Momoa's character. He's such a loser, and it's fantastic.
Jason Momoa has never looked more pathetic, and it's fantastic.
He's the best character for that reason.
I do think, out of all the main cast, the one that was most entertaining on screen for me was Jason Momoa's Garrett for sure. I
think, no disrespect to the other characters, I think it should have just been Garrett and Steve because they are the standout characters.
That's true.
Which is a shame because there's a lot of nice potential, especially for Maya Hawke's character, the sister, of kind of coming into her own as a character. Like their mum's dead and she's learning to kind of become confident in this position, and that is just like kind of gone into a little bit by the fact that she's a badass, but they don't really expand on it enough for not me to care, but for me to be interested enough in it. Whereas every time, no disrespect to the characters that Maya Hawke and Dawn, I remember characters and actors very differently. I just wish it was back on Garrett and Steve because that's what I want to see because they're great.
I think because obviously they knew that this film was primarily for kids, but they also were clearly very aware that people of all ages who've loved Minecraft are going to be watching it. That's what a lot of the references and memes were for, I think, for the most part. But if they'd maybe had a bit more respect for the kids watching it, and maybe, but it's not going to be a gritty drama, right?
No.
But try and write some of these drama moments and character moments with the siblings and things like that. Put more care and more just thought into that, make it a bit more emotional, make it a bit more in depth, then maybe the side characters would be more fun to watch.
Well, I'm going to say the opposite. I'm going to say those bits where it was the real world, the less interesting parts, I'd say have it more as, I don't know, my would be Garrett is down on his luck. He's he's losing his store. He's a loser, and he finds this portal, and there it's like a journey of discovery through this unknown world kind of thing. It's more of like a
I mean, I definitely think that would, because as well the exposition, the side plot was always in the background. It wasn't prioritized, so maybe it would have been better to just focus on Garrett and Steve, and maybe that would have worked more for what they were trying to do. I could definitely see that.
I mean, the exposition was good. I think the start really sets it up. My favourite Steve line is in that exposition bit. The Nether. He just says it so well. It's
Jack Black's screen.
I've got so many quotes in my notes because there's so many of his line deliveries are absolutely beautiful.
I just because he's just like, it feels like Jack Black's almost saying to us like, I played this game once. I know the chicken jockeys Ender Pearl. That's in the end.
Kind of it's so stupid. I love the bit at the start when he meets Dennis, the dog. and he's fucking leaping through the air catching the steak. That's like the bit in the movie where you should know this is going to be a really stupid movie, and
Absolutely.
please don't expect a serious Minecraft movie, because why would you do that? Minecraft isn't a serious game. And I just love there's the really stupid bit, you know, when they get the orb of dominance, and Jack Black gives it to Dennis, and he's like, Dennis, you need to run, you need to get out of here. He could have just left. they're like a couple feet away from the portal, but you know, it's
there's a few things in this, and we'll get back to that, because there's a bit at the end where I thought that this just wasn't needed, but we'll get to that when we come to it. But a lot of my notes, especially in this early part, is that the exposition is just a lot. It feels like a lot of it the plot could have been tweaked to get rid of a lot of it and focus more on the fun bits, which is the best bit of it.
Yeah,
I've also got down, just because we were talking about before, my one line for Jack Black's casting is, Jack Black as Steve is a weird choice, but I don't hate it.
I love it. I think he's really good. He's really fun. He encapsulates the kind of fun of the game, like especially when he's telling you about his life, which I actually wish we would have had more of. Like when he's building his first house and that, and he's building all this stuff, and it's really cool. But on the other flip side of it, I really like that by the time our main characters come into the world, Steve's been there a while, and he's already established. So it's like they're not coming into an empty world. Someone's been here. This has been lived in, and it's quite interesting how that kind of plays with.
I think that was necessary as well for showing off a whole element of Minecraft as a game as well. I think you had to have someone who's built and has all the weird experience. So there wouldn't have been time for it within the movie. So
I mean, it's an hour and a half movie. They've got to cover like a lot, and Minecraft is an endless game.
That's it.
So obviously they can't include everything. So they need to really kind of.
Although we're definitely getting a sequel. There's no way we don't get a sequel.
I hope we get a sequel, to say the least.
I don't know what maybe like an Ender Dragon film or something like that.
That was the original.
Was it?
The original premise was someone going into Minecraft, but Steve was going to be how he is in Minecraft, and all the concept art is like a real person with a blocky Steve.
Oh.
And I'm glad they decided against that, because that would have been quite scary with their style.
Unless it was like Garrett, and I'd probably back it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love Garrett's introduction of he's this top tier gamer. And he's just a loser, and he's so good.
That guy at the what was it, the storage unit? Thought he was like the best as well.
Jermaine Clements.
Yeah.
That's a fun little segment. I love Jermaine Clements. He's been in other Jared Hess films, and he's so stupid in it.
Oh, it's so good.
When they talk about wearing like the matching like turquoise unisex sweaters, it's
that was a really good bit. That's the thing. Like, this film goes from being really cleverly written in parts to really just shallowly.
Oh, don't I have my note of, and I will talk about this. Odd balance of genuinely really funny and genuinely really not funny.
Yeah, that's it. And that's like the balance. And how I feel during watching the film, I'm constantly sort of tipping each way. It's like, it
tips of where it's like, you know, really funny kind of abstract humor to you can tell this joke's for the kids. Yeah, it's like, whereas I feel like the kids can enjoy the really funny. That's it.
So the whole film could have been that, and whoever wrote it, was it a team who wrote it? Was it?
I'm not sure who wrote it.
But let me check that. But yeah, it's whoever wrote it was able to do that really clever, really abstract, funny stuff.
Jared Hess's other films, such as Napoleon Dynamite, Nacho Libre, and like Gentlemen Broncos, they're hilarious. They are some of the funniest films I've ever seen. And this has the potential to be that. And there's bits that don't, but there's bits that really do kind of highlight. But I just want to talk about the trailers. A lot of nice cameos from Minecraft YouTubers, which I think is really nice, because obviously going into the film, you're expecting it's a game film. There's going to be some popular characters. You know, we saw it in the FNAF movie. We saw it. So it was nice that they weren't like, oh, look, it's them. It's like they're literally just in the background of a scene. It's
it was not like Buzzcut Dan TDM.
Yeah, I was in the cinema, and it's just that's Dan TDM. He's behind.
I was expecting more of it, to be honest. In fact, this is a little bit later in, but I think it's the right time to say the Technoblade homage was very. Do you know?
I'm aware, and I don't know how to word this without sounding utterly horrible.
Yeah.
I respect them an absolute load for that cameo, and it is an absolutely lovely homage to a YouTuber who sadly passed away. Just didn't need it though. And I'm really sorry if that's horrible. What does that villager think? Did you like the Technoblade cameo?
Yeah.
Villager.
What do you
What
think,
did you
mate?
think of that? Okay, he liked it. I won't argue anymore.
Yeah,
then.
so back down, mate.
Back down. I take it back. I apologize, but I think it's a lovely cameo, and I think it's really sweet.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, this guy gets it. This guy gets it.
No, I thought it was. I think more because I was never sort of within that fan base or anything, but I sort of witnessed a lot of people who were and had said bits about it, and I think it was. I think for those who were really within that fan base, I think it really meant a lot. So I can really respect it.
It's an interesting one because obviously Minecraft YouTuber cameos are going to be quite difficult because a lot of the ones that I grew up with, and I'm assuming if you watch Minecraft YouTubers grow up with, they're wrong-uns. Now, my favourite one growing up, I won't say his name because it gives him publicity. He beat his wife.
I know who you're talking about. My favourite one, I was like, I don't know, it would have been like in like late primary school. My absolute favourite was it has been inappropriate with younger people, which
that's
I like
most of them.
That is
that's too broad. Just
that would have been the real Minecraft movie for if they had the balls.
Jack goes, run, Henry, run. So the ones that they did cameo were nice because
they went for the safe bets.
There's a difficult pool to put in. You can't, you have Tobuscus in. He calls Jack Black the M-word.
A year before, there's a certain huge Minecraft YouTuber that would have been put in the film. Would have been in the film.
That would have aged horrendously. Like this is what I mean. It's
craziest draw line in Minecraft.
I think the fact that they really limited it really benefits because you don't want to. Same with FNAF. There was 2 or 3 in that, so it kind of is good. So moving through the plot of the movie, we've had our introduction to Garrett. Now we're introduced to Henry and I can't remember the sister's name. I feel terrible. This is how little they mattered to the story. Which is
Henry and Natalie.
We're introduced to them. Nice dynamic. You've got a sister and a brother moving to a new town in Idaho.
Yeah.
Which is a great location for film, just the middle of fucking nowhere that no one cares about. I like that it's not big city, this is, we get a nice little middle of nowhere kind of vibe.
The dead mom is sort of subtly thrown in there, then really, it doesn't really play much of a role.
Well, she's dead, she doesn't need to play much of a role.
Well,
I just like the fact that Henry has a little photo of the 3 of them as a memory, whereas Natalie has that fuck-ass pig jug that she looks at. And it's to Natalie from Mom. It's I love it. It just encapsulates this fucking stupid.
It's just not. It's just not. Yeah, it's just not needed. I think they almost should have. If they weren't going to put more weight into the drama, they should have taken a piss out of the drama. Just completely, just mocked it.
This is what I mean. The characters are really weird. We've got Dawn, who's introduced as the real estate agent, who. She's kind of just there.
She's just there.
Which I really like the actress though.
She has some funny lines.
Really
I like
good. I like that she's, but she plays a very similar role to Natalie.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's there so that Natalie has something to do instead of having Natalie maybe be more part of the other group.
That's it. Those 2 characters specifically just weren't.
Which is a shame because I would have liked to see more of them. I like the fight sequence with them where they beat up the piglins. That looks good.
Yeah.
And then we're introduced to my second favourite character after this segment, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes!
She is fantastic.
No, when I was saying I love Jason Momoa's character, I specifically said out of the primary characters because my favourite character is Jennifer Coolidge's character.
Good. I have so much to talk about her because she's so fucking... just the way she speaks is fantastic. She's, welcome to the school, I'm recently divorced to my husband, Clemente. This is a child. You don't need to tell him this, but it's so funny. She's the 100% the best. The subplot is fantastic, and we'll get into that as it appears. But
and spoiler, guys. One of our co-hosts today is actually in this film.
He's in the film.
He's in this film.
Part of the subplot.
That's right.
Right. He gets it. And, I just think this part of the film, though, the plot progression is really weird. Welcome to school. We're going to be drawing a banana and orange, which look gross, as we said about food looking gross. And then Henry's no, don't draw a jetpack. Henry's I can build a jetpack, and he just builds a jetpack.
Yeah.
And then the jetpack goes wrong. Mr. President, they hit the potato.
it's like again, it's just why it's so. And I love this film in so many ways, but it is baffling just some of the things that happen.
Oh, the plot progression is so bizarre.
It's so absurd.
It's like they need a way, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like it doesn't. It's not like. I mean, I guess it's like
just
Henry wanted to escape because he did this.
Yeah, it's just this kid's an outsider and he's very creative. Let's make him make a jetpack and hit a business building.
I like the idea that he's creative because that plays in later, and that's the whole thing about Minecraft. So it's nice that he wants to be an inventor, but it's like, let's just build a jetpack and then have it go wrong and blow up the main thing in the town. I mean, I don't know how much there is to say about that, but then you've got Garrett comes back, in the car, and you have. And I apologize, I've misquoted. Probably one of the best lines from Jennifer Coolidge when she sees Garrett, and she's like, "You can back me up anytime." Like, she's like,
Then he goes, what does he say? Like, whoever divorced you is an idiot.
It's so stupid. What does she say? You can back me up and drag me to the curb anytime. It's so. Like, her lines are so good.
If you have lines like that, why do you have some of the other stuff in this film? It doesn't. I don't know.
Oh, and then you've got the scene in the shop with Garrett, and there's just a really stupid bit of trivia. So when he's like, "Oh, I don't need this notebook," and he throws it in the bin, and the bin misses, and it misses the bin.
Yeah.
1, that's a really funny bit. That makes big deal. 2, that's not the original take. The original is he gets it in the bin, and I don't know why they changed that, but I think it's really funny because it's like such a stupid gag.
I hardly remember that, but
that's just part of the film. The film is dumb, and it knows it. And you have to live with it. Like it is like firing on all cylinders with its dumbness.
Well, one of my notes is once you accept that this is going to be a messy, dumb film, it's so much easier
better
to love it.
Yeah, genuinely. So many people went into the film wanting a serious film, and why? Have you played Minecraft? I can boot up Minecraft, build a 50-foot tall like egg. And that's it. It's not a serious game. There's no deep storyline of Minecraft. There's these little smatterings of bits here and there, like, oh, you found the Ender portal, it's the Nether. But like, it's a stupid game. You're meant to have fun with it. So I'm glad the film embraced that, because I think a serious Minecraft film wouldn't be as good. Even though that's what people say they wanted, I don't think that's what they wanted.
I think you could maybe lean more into like the dramatic Minecraft adventure, but then it'd be kind of like those old Jack Black projects where it's like stupid characters on like epic fantasy quests, and that would work.
This is what I mean. You can have like a stupid film that's still endearing, and I said Jared Hess does a really good job of this naturally. Brain and Pulling Dynamite are really stupid films, but the characters are lovable, the stories are good, they're fun. It's a fun movie. Just go in and have fun is really the
And that's it. And again, I like I keep saying, but that's another reason why some of the certain moments sort of slowed it down. Like, this isn't really what I'm here for. It's not really what the movie is trying to do. But those parts of just being silly, having fun, Jack Black just throwing out those one-liners. that is where the movie really is just a very fun, enjoyable film to watch.
I know. And then we go from. I just want to go back to just really, really just pedal back. When Garrett's car breaks down and he starts freaking out, that's really funny. I love Jason Momoa. I've not seen him do many silly roles.
Well, that's another thing.
He does a really good job of it. I think he's really funny.
And let me just fact check this for myself before I say it. But I'm pretty sure Jason Momoa, was he not one of the producers of the film?
I don't know. I can't say off the top.
Maybe I've just made it up, but I thought I heard. Yeah, Jason Momoa was one of the producers of the film, so he was actually out of the cast, the main creative head of the film. It was Jason Momoa.
He's really funny. There's some really good, like the stupid humor shines really well, but then it's that really like unfunny stuff we're saying, like like there's a good bit when they go in the portal and they get flung out and they land and Garrett says, "Oh, we're not in Idaho anymore." It's probably Wyoming. Like it's, but then it's followed by Dawn being like, my butt. It's like, you have a really good joke.
Yeah.
Don't have it. That was the moment that it was like, there's this really weird balance of.
It almost felt like they had a lot of great talent behind the film, but they weren't completely 100% sure what they were going for. Sometimes it was tonally a bit unsure of itself.
Well, this is what I mean. As I said, they've obviously got to cater towards their younger audience, which is fine. But you can do that without sacrificing funny moments.
Yeah.
With so they're in the overworld now. Looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The soundtrack, the orchestrated soundtrack is fantastic as well. The Minecraft music.
Amazing soundtrack. Amazing music.
Really good use of licensed music as well. And we will talk about this. Really good use of song.
Yeah.
Fantastic use of song from Jack Black.
And you have to have that over Jack Black in a film like this.
I mean,
you need it.
It's very unexpected, and I will talk about that more. But it's. Should we talk about Malgosha for a little bit? The bad guys, because now that we're in the...
Another one of my favourite elements of this film, actually. I love that villain. I love it. I love the design. I love the actor's performance. I just look... Like, some of my favourite parts of the film are Jennifer Coolidge and Malgosha.
She's a good villain as an original character.
Yeah.
She does really good. It's very simple. She's not a very deep villain, but you would need someone who goes against creativity. That's good. She kills a kid, man. Like crazy.
It was one time where a little expedition cutscene really worked for me because it was actually just very funny when he just called just for a moment to that like a talent contest thing. That worked for me. I really liked it.
With the music from Minecraft. There's a nice little musical Easter egg, but it's so stupid. And it's like they start laughing at it. But they do this with Malgosha. When they come into the overworld, they do this weird fake out with Jack Black when she's like, go get them. And he goes, yes, my liege. And it's a really bizarre fake out. Like, what the fuck are they trying to accomplish? Do they want us to mistrust Steve or something?
I don't know. I kind of read it as Jack Black just like, just trying to be sneaky, like this is his way out. But then he just he could have much more simply just left, but instead he...
Yeah, I mean, there's some plot points.
Steve makes a lot of just pointless decisions throughout this film in general. But you wouldn't have the film without it.
No, it works to its benefit. I mean, Steve's introduction to the other characters.
That was a sexy.
The fight. It's so good. The music is great.
I know it's like at the end of the scene, but the bit when he's like doing the signals as it like turns to daylight instantly, which doesn't happen in the game, by the way.
What do you mean?
It doesn't instantly turn to day in the game.
I mean, it's over time. Oh, yeah, it's over time.
Yeah, but that's because you'd think, it instantly shifts. If you didn't know the game before, you think, maybe in the game it just turns to daylight. No, it's a gradual. There's a gradual shift, but no, it's like it's daytime and fire.
Just before the mobs look great. The zombies are fantastic.
Yes,
the skeletons and
quite scary looking.
I want to say the big reason we can only talk about the spiders. This is like their one scene they get, and it's the only reason we can talk about this film.
Yeah, that's true. There's a bee as well.
Oh, the bees! They look great. They translated really
That's why we're allowed to cover this for this episode.
We made sure. The zombies are great. They're actually kind of like... the bit with the sheep that gets attacked by the zombies and he like bars and then does a really realistic human scream absolutely killed me in the cinema.
That was horrifying but also hilarious.
It's good.
This is just a very visually sick film. Like this is a really cool looking film.
This is what I mean, like as well, when you think about the sets being practical, so all the trees and the creeper.
A lot of you can tell as well the people who made this film like love the film. They love the film, they love the game, they love what they're doing.
That's what I mean. It's just a fun film. You can tell it's made with like a love for the game. Yeah. Like stuff like the creeper was practical that blows Garrett up. That's all
the creeper scene as well was awesome.
That's all practical. Cool. I love how the mobs look, and I will talk about that when we move further on in the film.
I also loved Jack Black's reoccurring use of sneak attack.
I love the whole reoccurring use of that. That's good. Yeah. But Jack Black's introduction is hilarious. One, I love that he slaps that zombie's ass. Did you notice that?
No.
Did you not? He pushes a zombie and he like smacks him on the ass. It's great. And then he fucking power bombs that one zombie as well. He builds the 2 blocks and just like power bombs. It's so good.
And I just, there's just, because I saw it in the trailer obviously, so I was gassed for it, but just I am Steve.
Oh, don't, because seeing this opening night was beautiful. Everyone in the cinema, as soon as applause.
You know what?
The Nether, Flint and Steel. I'm seeing Flint and Steel. Like applause every line.
I was disappointed because everyone I knew who went to see it got these crazy audience reactions. I went to see it in a View cinema and it was dead.
Really?
I was the loudest laugher and it felt embarrassing.
bunch of like toddlers in there
everyone's
with you,
just
Justin.
out, and I'm just like, Flint and Steel, and it was just me, and everyone else was silent. Not the target audience.
Okay. What happens next after that? The village. We get introduced to the village.
Yeah.
The iron golems look fantastic.
I like the iron golems a lot.
I love them in the film, in the game, so it was nice seeing them translated so well. But I think before that, we have a nice little Jennifer Coolidge moment. Then we get our second glimpse into the villager. Oh, it's just the way she speaks is so brilliant because it's so not how people speak.
Jennifer Coolidge has this thing where, for some reason, every single thing she's in, or not everything, but a lot of things she's in, whoever's writer, I don't know if it's just her being so perfect, or every writer just knows how to write Jennifer Coolidge, but it's the same character in a different setting, and it's always funny no matter what the film is, no matter who's written it.
It's so good.
She's just incredible. And I've got a note here, and I'm serious, this isn't exaggeration.
Okay, all right.
I would not only enjoy, wish for, and prefer if they did a Jennifer Coolidge Villager spin-off movie.
What do you think? What do you think, Villager, of this idea?
Because of course
you worked with Jennifer Coolidge.
You were in this film.
Yeah, so you liked it. I mean,
that's it.
Can you tell us anything else about Jennifer Coolidge, Villager? Oh, okay.
Did it a messy break?
Messy break. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry. We're going to be talking about her a lot because she's great.
You booked yourself for this, mate.
It's the way she says when she starts talking to the villager, and she just says the full make of the car. She's like, I didn't see when I was driving my 1978 Honda Cherokee, whatever it's called.
It's just.
It's fantastic. And fun fact: that villager is played by Brett McKenzie. I don't know if you know who that is. Him and Jermaine Clements, so the guy from The Storage, are musicians. They're Flight of the Conchords. They're both actors.
Wait, plays the villager?
Yeah, he plays the villager. Yeah, he's in the suit.
Oh.
It's Brent McKenzie, who I'm hoping our listeners will know. He's in like Lord of the Rings, Flight of the Conchords, stuff like that. He's a great actor, but it's just a really stupid piece of trivia because you would never know that because
I know. That's you just think you just get some dude.
But it's not like he does the voice either. He's
just in the
he's just in the suit, and I feel like he just did it as a bit of a giggle,
That's powerful. That.
Oh, it's
Then so we're sort of going back and forth a bit, but in that villager scene, unless you got more to say about
no, we get our first song.
Yeah, the Lava Chicken song, and obviously when I watched it, it wasn't a big meme because we hadn't heard it yet, so I was like, I'd never heard this song, I didn't know it was in it or whatever. But it was just, I think this is when this movie leveled up for me on a spiritual level.
What, with the song?
Yeah, just something about Jack Black singing in the Minecraft world about setting a chicken on fire with lava.
I think it's the fact that it happens. There's no indication that this was going to happen. It ends, and you have to live with that. Like, you can't. For me, you can't not like smile because he's literally like, do you want some chicken? And then you just hear like the ticking. It's like dun 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 dun, and it starts, and it just happens.
And it's like it's a cheerful song. It's a cheerful, silly Minecraft song, but also I know it's Minecraft, but the reality is he's just forced a chicken.
You can't say the reality is.
No,
talk about the Minecraft.
No, but
there's
he's
a
just dropped
jetpack, Justin.
An innocent chicken into lava to burn to death, to then eat it right off the bone, rip it from its body, and he's singing a cheerful little tune about it. And it's just there's something about that is so deeply fucked, but really.
But I think it's nice because that's something like chicken farms. That's something people have in Minecraft.
Well, that's the thing.
And it's nice. It acknowledges that.
When I was like 10 years old, I built the lava chicken machine.
That's fucked up. You're just talking about how deplorable it is. You're no better than them.
Yeah, but I wasn't singing songs. Like when I was like shedding a single tear every time I clicked the button.
You mourn individually. You're like,
I'm sorry. I
do a Hail Mary.
I need to wait. I've got a wheat farm next to me. I need to.
That's what I mean. There's a nice acknowledge of like stuff players do.
Yes.
In Minecraft, like
again,
with
you can tell
Steve's,
Minecraft players have worked on the film.
That's what I mean with like Steve's like pink wool house, his like treasure room, and his like the building a village and little statues. That's what people do in Minecraft, and just some of the Yeah. Okay, so the village. General Chungus.
Yes.
What do we think?
So that is my exact next note after the Lava Chicken song, and it's... I was sort of in disbelief for a moment. Like, it took me back for a moment just hearing that name in the cinema.
It's a bit jarring. That's the director.
Yeah.
Jared Hess. He voices General Chungus. So that's fun.
Oh, right.
I think that's funny. It's a nice little cameo. But it's a weird one because I feel like they didn't intend to have the name be the...
Do you not think so?
I don't think so. I don't know. It's hard to say because this movie was announced a very long time ago.
No, there's no way. Like, okay, we've got a massive pig creature. They've never heard of like any sort of Chungus memes, and they're just like, yeah, I don't know, like Chungus, something like that.
I'm glad that he's short-lived.
Yeah,
I think
I like the character.
He's fun. I like that he knows Steve, and they like he's kind of chill with him, and he's kind of like very like he's got that voice where he's very stupid. He's a fun little early antagonist, and he kind of shows the stakes a bit because he dies, doesn't he? Malgagosh gets the great hog.
I also just for that, I just love that when he's referencing Steve, that he's like, oh, I know that guy, lover,
which implies that he's sung it before. Like it's a great little stupid.
It's like a never greatest hit.
This is what I mean. It's like it implies that this is like just the norm.
That's what I call Steve 2024.
Like, does he sing it every time he does it?
He must do, and I love that. And the fact that there means there's been a time where General Chungus and Steve have been hanging out together, just like burning chickens
dungeon
and
buddies.
Songs.
They said they were dungeon buddies as well, which is really stupid.
That is so awesome.
It shows, again, it's a nice bit of stupidity because even though they're the bad guys, they're still pretty like stupid. Like the hogs are very like they're a stupid villain. They're not a threat really, to be honest. But yeah, it's good. I think it's a crime that Garrett and Steve don't get to be together. Yeah. They're my ship. I think they should have been. The way they speak to each other is so like the bit where they clasp arms and they like feel each other's muscles is so good. Because they're just stupid characters and I love that. They're both stupid and it's great.
And they're sort of like I don't know, the whole element of there's so much ego and admiration and respect and sort of love in that relationship that is just...
Well, that's what I mean. They both try... Like, Garrett tries to one-up Steve constantly and fails miserably. And he's just... Like, when he's got his, like...
And Steve doesn't judge him for it.
No, Steve thinks he's awesome, which I love. Like, there's, like, this weird dynamic. But, yeah, when Garrett's got his aptly dubbed Buck Chuckets, his bucket nunchucks, and he's just fucking, like, he just hits Steve in the face. It's such a stupid moment. And you can tell, like, Jack Black fell to a real table, like, practical set table.
There's a lot of just obviously other than the bucket nunchucks. There is just a lot of little things from the game in this film. And again, it's just you know people who love the game have worked on this. There's just so much stuff from the game that didn't need.
Even
to be
if it's just little Easter eggs, like Steve's like treasure wall is just full of little Easter eggs of stuff.
It's
like
really cool.
You get in Minecraft, and that's nice because you don't. The hard thing about the Minecraft movie is what do you incorporate? Because there's so much in the game. How much do we include? So having these little Easter eggs is nice.
And that's the thing. It does feel like, as weird as it is, it does feel like a sort of authentic love letter to the game, I'd say. Well, that's what I was going to say next.
Oh, did I? No bless you from anyone, not even the village. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's you, mate.
Thank you. I'm just looking at my notes. We get some more fantastic. I mean, we're skipping through the film a little bit only because the plot's it's there, but it's not. Like the focus isn't the plot. The focus is on the fact that it's just fun.
Yeah, that's it as well.
The plot.
There'll be nothing more. And sorry to anyone who like has written, I don't know, like theories and fanfic about this film, but there's just not much to say. Yeah, there's just not much to say about the plot.
I mean, there's fun moments like the elytra flying.
Sure,
that's a great bit.
That was
Jack
cool.
Black's dumb fucking face when he jumps onto Jason Momoa and they do like they get between each other's ass cheeks.
That was a really cool scene as well, and like the ghasts and thing as well was.
I like
really
the ghasts. I like the incorporation of them. You can tell like they're one of the things that I think translates really nicely.
And I think because they changed. They were like riding the ghast in the overworld and stuff, and that became a feature in the game. I think through that, I think they did that so that it would work in the film or vice versa.
I think they did it because the ghasts are really cool, and I feel like limiting them to the Nether when you can use them in a way like that is good.
That's it. And I think if they didn't add that feature and have them in the overworld and stuff, there just isn't much you could have done in the film with guests, but you needed to have guests.
That's what I mean. You can't have just the piglins in the Nether. It adds a bit more of a depth to the world. But then we move on so we have the chase, and we get to the diamond mine.
Yes.
Which I think is a great sequence. Fantastic delivery from Steve once again. You know, when he opens the thing, he goes, "Yes, madame," for no fucking reason. He just says it like so weird. He does this throughout the film where he says a line in a weird way for no reason.
And
I think
it's always funny.
It's so
every
good.
time.
It makes me giggle.
The diamond part's actually one of the parts that I just remember the least, and I have the least
It's
about.
very brief because it's literally just a way to be like, look,
it's just sort of move the plot forward.
Mining diamonds, big aspect of Minecraft. How can we... It's weird because obviously, like, it's important to Garrett's story when he's like, I need money, I'm broke. Because he has that...
That's true.
That's afterwards, but he has that bit where he's like, I need money. So they go through the mine, they get traced by the great hog, so they get introduced to him, who he does fuck all through the whole film. He is such a stupid inclusion. Like, he kills Chungus,
it's just like
them.
to add scale.
It's to add a sense of threat, but he doesn't do much. Maybe I would have liked to see something else in that. There's the creeper farm. I like that bit. That's cute. Go on, what were you saying?
I was saying that because obviously there's a few fake outs, but there's no real feeling of threat at any point in this film, really.
But it doesn't need it. It's not.
That's the thing. You're there to have a little laugh.
I'm there to have a good time, and I am. Like,
that's it.
To this point, I'm having a fun. It's a fun little romp through the Minecraft world. Like, and then yes, they ride the Minecraft, and you get Garrett's bit where you have that little bit of tension, don't you, between him and Henry. Henry at this point I don't really care for him.
Yeah.
As I said, the three other characters, apart from Garrett and Steve, I don't really care about. Like, Henry, obviously, he's there to cater to the younger viewers and it's someone they can relate to when watching, but...
I was thinking the younger viewers would have been happy with just Jack Black.
Genuinely. I mean, yeah. I don't think you need them. Like, I think you have Garrett and Steve, you're walking through, but then there's that bit of tension where Garrett's like, I'm a loser, which I really like that bit. I really like his little monologue that he does saying about how he's a loser. And then fucking Steve just goes, I'm sorry about your finances. And then the scene just progresses, doesn't it? And he's just like, he says that and there's just a big wide shot of like Steve and they just fuck off. It's so good.
There's, I believe next, do they go to the Woodland Mansion? I like that.
I like that bit. So, hang on, before we get in there, another one of my favourite Jack Black pronunciations. He just picks up Vindicators. No reason for it at all, and it's so good. It's so stupid.
I do actually wonder, like, who else could have played Steve if it was this version of Steve? I can't think of anyone.
I mean, originally when I first heard the cast, it was just that it was going to be Jason Momoa. Because
Steve?
we didn't. Well, no. When the Minecraft movie was announced, the only cast we knew of was Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people thought he was going to be Steve, and obviously he was going to be this like, Steve's been here a while. He's fucking massive because he's chopping down trees, but I'm glad we have this kind of like cozy, jovial like Steve instead.
Because I think you had to either do that or just do like a really like bored. Because Steve doesn't have a personality; he's just an avatar.
Well, Steve is you, isn't he?
Yeah.
Steve and Alex, the two player characters, are just templates for you. So they've given him a nice personality, and I liked his little story of. I mean, as a kid, he yearned for the mic, which is a great acknowledgement to that joke. And it's like, oh no, I grew up, I couldn't get to be creative, so I found this world and I get to be creative. That's nice because, like, that's what Minecraft is for a lot of people. Yeah. It's an outlet to be creative, and I think acknowledging that there's this adult side to it as well. Because obviously, a lot of adults I play Minecraft, you play Minecraft, a lot of adults play it. So it's a nice, like, this game's for everyone. Anyone can kind of thrive in this world kind of message. Which is really nice. But yeah, back to the Woodland Mansion.
So there's a bit which is one of my standouts for me, but before we get to that, we of course have Chicken Jockey.
Hang on, I would like to say before that, another song.
Oh,
we have another song, don't we? Yes. They have the saxophones from somewhere, and the mushroom hats from somewhere, and The song was a lot longer originally as well. You
Yeah.
can see the full cut of the song. Nice little song. The
I would have actually liked more songs in this film.
I think the fact that they are genuinely really scattered about makes you you can't predict when the next one's going to be. And
true.
when it happens, it just means it's so funny. Like you obviously have that song, the Vindicators as well. They're practical. I believe their heads are as well this time, unlike the villagers.
Now let me just make
The Vindicators are the ones with the axes.
Yes, those are the most threatening things in Minecraft, in my opinion.
Do you think?
Because they're rapid and they run at you with axes, and there's always a few of them. And they looked fantastic. And that scene was actually quite tense when he was like dodging the Vindigators down that hallway and stuff.
I think that's
good.
all practical. I think including the Vindicators.
Really?
I think you
Really
can tell. You
cool.
can tell by the way they move. I think they're suits, and I don't want to say if
That was
heads,
why it looks so good as well. And
the
so
head
freaky.
like they look. The costumes are great.
Really good.
I will
really
say
good.
I really like Steve's costume. I know it's really plain. I love the fact that he's got this stupid little turtle V-neck kind of thing going on. It's great. I love it.
No, I like that.
All right, now on to, I've got. Oh wait, no, hang on. Before that, actually, because of the way we're back to Jennifer Coolidge. Before the Woodland Mansion, I believe.
Is that the date?
The date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not like you.
Hilarious. No, because it has one of the funniest one-off lines. It's such a stupid date, and it's a silly situation. And whoa, steady on.
Sorry, I got too
And then
excited.
the fucking waitress comes. She goes, "Are you finished?" And Jennifer Coolidge goes, "No, I think he's Swedish."
One of the best. And I almost said that they put that in the trailer. They let us have that early because that's one of the best, the funniest one. Yeah, it's in one of the trailers.
I don't remember that, but I just the line. It's such a stupid. Yeah, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. It's just the way she says it, just so chill. And obviously, Minecraft Mojang, they're Swedish company.
Yeah.
There's a nice little line.
I think he's Swedish.
No, I
and
think
the
he's
idea that
Swedish.
she's just from his hair, she's already clubbed onto the fact he's Swedish.
I just love the fact that no one acknowledges that it's weird that he's a square. And that's what I mean. As I said, the film is dumb. It knows it's dumb. You have to live with it.
It's so good. Just please give us the Jennifer Coolidge Villager spin-off, please.
So now I've got written down the line.
Yeah.
We've got to talk about the line that
And
I think. Go on.
I think it's probably, because I'm assuming you'll mean what I think you mean.
Yep.
That is probably the reason that the worst part of this film's lifespan, which is the Minecraft block party, exists. Have you heard of that?
No.
So, because of all the meme lines, and obviously people screaming in cinemas and stuff, they re-released the film in cinemas again.
Okay.
Except whenever there's a meme line, a massive Minecraft font subtitle pops up on screen, and that was playing all over, I think, America and England and everything.
Really?
So that you go to Odeon, that Minecraft Block Party edition, exact film. It's just when it goes chicken, there's just subtitles along with the memes.
I mean, as I said, I watched this on opening night. We had that anyway. All of these lines were met with direct quotes because obviously they're in the trailers. People know they're coming.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had a big grin on my face right before the line because I knew exactly what was fucking coming. And to be fair, it's a good scene.
It is good.
Jason Momoa getting his ass kicked by little zombies is quite amusing.
And it looked good.
And
the fact is, like, around the ring is all like the sort of...
Yeah. It's a stupid scene, and it's there. It's just there because it's funny, and there's a nice little Nacho Libre reference in there as well, which is a nice little.
Is there?
Yeah, I mean the little zombie jumps off the top ropes, Nacho Libre style.
Well, actually, I've not seen it.
You've not seen Nacho Libre?
No.
That's your next film, Justin.
Okay.
Not for this podcast. That's for you.
No bugs.
Jared Hess. I don't know how well it stands for Minecraft. He knows how to end films in the best way possible. Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite, if you've not seen them, go watch them. They have some of the best endings in film.
Got it.
And as someone who, this applies to you, Jared has started off as a very amateur filmmaker. Napoleon Dynamite, which is his most known film, I would say, was a short film. Very low budget short film. So it's nice to see his stuff because he's got a real nice kind of feel to it. Makes me feel like I can do what he does. Yeah. You know, it's a nice nice thing. But yeah, we've got the chicken jockey, which happens. I think Garrett should just punted the kid. He started crying. If that little thing had attacked me and I hit him and he starts crying, I'm kicking him. I'm kicking him as hard as I possibly can.
I like the little motion for our listeners. He just kicked him with his hand.
I did like an arc motion of the kid fucking flying. Obviously, while that's happening, we have our Enderman.
That is what I mean about the Woodland Mansion. My favourite part of this whole part of the film. I hope if they do another film, they do more of Enderman, because the way the Enderman looked and the teleportation and stuff in this scene looked amazing. It made the whole fight scene of like the quick sort of hits whilst the Enderman's quickly teleporting around and around.
That's how it is, yeah.
Looks amazing. So I do hope they do another one. It's more end based.
I mean, I feel like
it looks awesome.
I mean, the Minecraft movie did well in cinemas. It made a lot of money, so hopefully they do. And I would like to see another one.
Maybe just make the cast a bit smaller.
I mean, I feel like
and bring Jennifer Coolidge back.
Well, it's one of them because I feel like it'd be Steve and Alex, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else you could, but then I don't know.
Well, there is that end credit scene that teases Alex.
That's what I'm talking about.
Spoilers. We already said that.
Spoilers. And you've got so back to the Enderman. You've got a nice little Herobrine acknowledgement. That was cute. I wasn't expecting to see that. It's a very silly scene where, the Enderman uses mind powers on Henry, who, may I add, for most of the film, I still think was called Hank, because that's what Stephen Garrett call him. Right. I just assumed he's called Hank, but it's not his Henry.
That's the thing. I just have a lot of it. I've got so little to say about certain primary characters.
I think it's because there isn't much of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we've got the Woodland Mansion. We've got Garrett's fake out sacrifice, which is it's all right.
I never thought it was going to be like a permanent thing. Like I at no point thought
I was not expecting them to kill off a major character. As ballsy as a move that would have been, I don't think they would have killed off a character. But again, it's still a good scene.
And they really should have done. Really, they should have shortened that cast down really early on.
But fucking when Garrett gets blown up by the creatures, legs and arms go everywhere. There's blood.
You just see a sort of raw human flesh drop and start spinning in a 2D sort of shape. So we sort of approached the final.
We're coming up to the final end.
Yeah.
We've got a classic film, Sky Laser.
Huh?
Films. It's a third act Sky Laser. Have you not heard of that?
I don't know what that is.
So many films, their third act is a big beacon in the sky. Like Avengers does it.
Yeah,
a lot of films do big beacon in the sky. Avengers,
I've never heard that, but yeah.
Like Wreck-It Ralph, shit like that. The big beacon in the sky is a big set piece. We got another fantastic line. I said mine. First we mine.
Then we crap.
I went to the cinema with a couple of friends, and one of them said before we went in, he said, "I swear if they say something like first we mine, then we crap, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to walk out." And as soon as that line was said, I just look at him and he was
What is this? Some sort of Minecraft?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they had to get it in, but they didn't.
One note I have as they approach this big final showdown is the armor looks terrible. The Minecraft armor looks so bad.
Don't. I love it because one, it looks exactly like it does in the game.
Yes.
But it's a great acknowledgement because it's like, look, this is how it looks in the game, so you can't be mad at us. But of course it's gonna look stupid because Jack Black's not square.
Yeah.
I think it looked fantastic when he appears in the full diamond armor.
I guess if all the other items are square like in the game, it would have been weird for the armor to not be.
Yeah. I think
and it does look funny. It looks funny.
I think it looks great. It looks fantastic. Like that his fight with Malgosha's great. I think we need to talk about that now.
Yeah.
I feel like the final act doesn't have much going on. I like the golems. I like the
golem putting on the boots of speed.
I like him, but it's your classic final battle.
At that point I'm just like, okay, this is just this. Yeah, they have to do the fight bit.
Yeah, and then you got.
I've got what I've come for.
Yeah, Malgosha's defeat. Hilarious scene.
I love the come closer scene where he's like, sneak attack.
It's just like, come closer. No, you got a little knife or something. It's like, it's so stupid.
That scene could have gone on for 5 more minutes, repeat it, and I would have kept laughing.
I was giggling so hard in the cinema.
Because it's just so perfectly casted as well.
Yeah, it's great, and it encapsulates the silliness of the film really
After
well.
the battles, one another pointless, and maybe I'm missing something, but why does Steve send his dog away?
What, to go with Dawn?
Yeah.
I think you're missing the very important song before that bit. The Dennis song.
The Dennis, yeah.
Yeah, when he said, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. That's fantastic. That makes me giggle.
No, it's a really good song where he's like singing, but he's saying goodbye to his dog.
I don't know.
But he doesn't need. Why did he send his dog away?
Well, this is what I've gotten written about the film. Garrett has no reason to return, and neither does Steve.
True.
They could have just stayed. Like, I mean, Henry and the others, I guess, they can go back. But Garrett's, like, in debt.
Yeah.
He's got a shop that's going out of business. He's past his, like, fame. He could just stay. I would.
The sequel's definitely going to have Steve, and it has to have Garrett, but it doesn't really need the kid. It doesn't really need a kid.
No,
But just one thing, like, Steve has such a huge thing about how he loves this dog. And he's lost his dog for so long. Finally reunites, then goes, all right, piss off.
Yeah, it's the ending sequence. So once they go back in the portal and they make the game and they have the little song, which is a great song, which is an original great song. But I feel like it's just a bit, it happens very quickly. And there's that bit where it's like, look, everyone's doing really well. Garrett's got his store. Yeah. Henry has a fucking working jetpack that he flies to school, which is a great silly aspect.
Where's the government involved?
Yeah, Natalie is self-defense, and she has a bunch of Minecraft tools. So, I don't know. I don't know if they're going back because like the portal doesn't close behind them, so they can. I guess they can return if needs be.
Yeah, and they must do. But yeah, that's just the one thing. It's just like I don't. There's just a whole. Maybe it was just for the song.
It's a nice ending and it's a happy ending.
Yeah, it's nice. It works. It works for it. It works.
And then obviously we've got the fantastic last bit to talk about, our end credits scene.
Yeah.
This is Jennifer Coolidge's best scene. I mean, you've got the absolute shock in the cinema of hearing Matt Berry speak.
Yeah, I know. That was amazing.
Well, he was originally going to be Steve.
Oh. That's the one other person who could have played Steve, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, that's right, Clemente. and then Jennifer Coolidge speaks Villager in I think the funniest bit when she just goes it's like, did I say something really offensive then, Villager?
Again,
I apologize.
But I am slightly disappointed that obviously, you put all this time and effort and money into booking Matt Berry onto your podcast and he's just doing Villager sounds the whole time.
And, yeah. But it's that's a fantastic end credit scene. You got the other end credit scene, and
the beginning of the MCCU.
MCCU. Damn, you should coin that. Coin that, Tim. So, I think we've hit the end of the film. So I think it's that time of the episode. Yeah. Our longest episode so far, where we rate it. We give it legs. So how many legs do you think this movie? Would you like me to say mine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a solid 92.
92 legs.
It's my favorite game by my favorite director. I was so lucky with this film. I think it's fantastic. There's so much joy I felt watching this film for the first time. Like little me was happy.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I absolutely love this film. It's not without fault. It's not perfect, but God, is it a fun film?
Yeah.
So what about you, Justin?
I mean, I agree it's a very good film. I think for me, there's a slight drag down mainly because of how great elements of it are. It makes the weaker parts less forgivable for me because they didn't need to be there. And with a slight change of direction and cast, it could have been like a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
And I think for that I can't bring it down too low because I'd like to see a sequel. Yeah. And it looks fantastic.
I think just little tweaks, yeah.
That's it, just to change the direction. So I've got maybe say 70.
70, yeah.
Something like that. So not low, but just it could have been right up there if they just
tweaked these little bits.
Cut off some of the,
the excess fat.
Yeah, the excess fat, that's right.
What about you, Villager? What do you make of the Minecraft movie? as your opinion on it?
This has been ScreenBugs. And we'll see you next time when we're going to be talking about another film.
Another film. We're going to be talking about 1957's Them.
I thought it was 1954.
Next week we're going to be looking at the 1954
yeah
film Them.
Weird Ants.
No.
There's your teaser.
buzz off.
Buzz off. And real quick, if you would like to contact us to give feedback or recommend a film, you can reach us at screenbugspodcast@gmail.com.
Or if you want more, find us on Instagram at ScreenBugs Podcast or Twitter at ScreenBugs.